bitch, nigga. Up 6 figures off your whole ass, bitch ass nigga.
Team Snipe.
Yeah.
Team Snipe. Team Snipe.
Bitch, got my granny's heart, but got some shit I gotta say to him. Flew across the country just to groom a Canadian. Thought you was my boy, shoulda knew it from the jump. 35 on tour, fucking hoes with Lil Pump. White boy, you's a bitch, never use the word custom. Almost shitting on yourself when you see them perv busters.
Okay, this is much better. This is much better. This is much better, to be fair. But AD can also rap. AD's actually a good rapper. If he wasn't so lazy and wasn't such a party crip and stuff and wasn't so, you know, out and about, if he actually dedicated himself to rapping, he could actually be pretty good. Probably makes too much money, experiences and podcasts, but I would want him to maybe rap more. He actually sounds good.
Views start to drop, run the porn just to win. Made you wave that white flag and you gon' do that shit again. Fact, you was scared to come to the office when I told you I would fix the issues with you and Whack. Fact, you told us keep it quiet, don't.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of gay though, isn't it? Like what they're arguing about is kind of gay, isn't it? You didn't sign. I put in my holiday request. You said I could request it again. What? I wanted time off to see my kid. You said I had to podcast again. Like what? What we're beefing about? Podcasting, live streaming. What we're podcasting about? What we beefing about again? Huh? Like what is this beef? Yeah. The donos come through. I don't see a penny of it. Wow. Honestly, where are we in life when these guys have time to argue about this, by the way? Don't they have families? Like, I don't, anyway.
Respond to the rants on the show cause you was scared to go and act. Fact, when Milk pulled up on you, you was parked in the back waiting for me acting like you had a strap. Fact, so why is you gangsta all of a sudden run your mouth about the boy where I helped you where you at? Old age kicking in, must forgot I'm from the set that. Flocko to the wolves, having problems with the essay. And Duno told you take the shit down to make it right, getting threats and you said you'll never do it in your life. Why I hit my nigga Gil, trying to fix the division. You was home playing poker, trying to dodge a collision. And Bozo, that's my nigga, he told me he trusts me. 45 Brown brothers pulled up, it was just me. Talking tough on the net, in real life he really won't. Try to take me off the show, then court he had a stroke. Threw phone under the bus, supposed to be a day one. You ain't got no real.
That's mad, isn't it? All this beef because Adam 22 didn't have the courage to tell AD up front, hey, your podcasting skills are lackluster as of late. You're not really, you're not really putting it out there. You're not really going for the jugular. You're saving all your good podcasting content for your own pod. Can you maybe step it up? If you don't, I'm going to take you off the Monday show. Adam's inability to talk directly to people is what caused all of this. Adam not being able just to say, hey, AD, would you mind maybe podcasting a little bit with more effort, please? Caused all these issues, which aren't really issues anyway. It's like, either beat the guy up or just shut the fuck up. Like, that's what I'm at with this thing. It's Adam 22. Like, just go beat him up. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, come on, man. I'm not advocating for violence, but, like, really?
Friends, could you even name one? Heartbroken to the core, acting like a bitter ex. Comparing views now to ours, 22, they ain't a flex. And I still keep your secrets, could expose the shit you do. Like why you really fire Ski, but that's between me and you.
Team Snipe. Team Snipe.
Sucker ass nigga.
Team Snipe.
What? Why do you really fire Ski? Who's Ski? Isn't Ski his brother? To be fair, he has to be careful opening that Ski thing because doesn't Ski have some weird charges against him? Doesn't Ski have some like pedo shit around him? And there was that time where people found all these like he went through Riley's Instagram and was liking pics of her when she was in high school. I don't know if you want to include Ski into this because Ski's got, he's got some crazy shit on him. Why is he around? I don't know.
Team Snipe.
On our dick week after week, hoe ass nigga. Try to keep it quiet, nigga, but fuck it.
Team Snipe. Team Snipe.
I'ma let the nigga that.
Also, calling someone a pedophile and then going to a playground, I'm not sure if that hits the way it should hit, innit? No?
Team Snipe.
Used to say you want to vote off the island all the time, talk to you. Hold up. T-Rell, get these niggas, man.
Before no jumper elevator in my house. Hella rich, also Rella, keep her name out your mouth. Time to air you out, ain't no time to be discreet. Stream the same time as me, but nowadays you can't compete. Big BOF, you see them oranges in the chat. Didn't pay me for a year, $300 to smack. I asked your ass for help, interviews, you barely popped out. I'm really from the culture on stage at the pop out. Real big deal, putting plays on the table. Now you call my brother, well fuck it, it's Cain and Abel. Q interview, million views, my team hotter. Basketball, your logo, you would never have Dame Dollar. You ain't Joe, you ain't Gilly, you ain't Wallow. Just a coach of vulture, don't nobody wanna follow. Had to leave all the things you would do. The other homie hit your bitch, but that's between me and you.
Team Snipe. Team snipe.
Yeah, nigga, you already know what it is, nigga. Still fuck your mama, you bitch. You know what I mean? We in this motherfucker, nigga. Big oranges in the chat, nigga. That's how we doing it, yeah.
Snipe, teen snipe.
You here, you hoe?
Teen snipe, teen snipe.
Stop fucking with them little girls, bitch. Yeah, nigga, we gone.
This is kind of exhausting, isn't it? Like all these big ass men, all these grown ass adults beefing over some like. Everyone just move on, man. Everyone move on. I'm bored of it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of bored of it. Everyone move on, please. Everyone, I beg, just move on. I beg. I beg. And I'm not even the biggest Adam 22 fan, but let's just move on, please. I beg. You know what it's giving? It's kind of giving like they actually miss each other. You know, that's what it's giving. It's giving that they really miss each other. But maybe because they've said loads of crazy shit about each other online and they think the fans are going to look at them weird, they don't want to make up. But just make up. If you guys are thinking about each other this much to make bars and lyrics and put it on a tune and record a video, if you're thinking about each other this much, you'll probably miss each other. Just make up. Make up and make it work because really and truly, everyone shows suffering. No Jumper's worse off for not having AD and T-Rell there. Back on Fig is worse off because those guys aren't on No Jumper. Community isn't good because AD isn't on No Jumper. All of these guys have suffered because of the breakup. No one's show is good. The only good show throughout anybody that's left is Reconnected. And even that show is like hanging on by a thread because the guys like barely turn up and shit. When they do, it's a good show. The only good show out of all of them is fucking Reconnected. And maybe Adam and Wax show. Maybe. But the rest of it is horrible. Like the Monday show has just turned into Lush getting on his knees, sucking Adam off for the majority of the show. Like interviews no one watches. Back on Fig is just, you know, I don't know. T-Rell screaming at his chat not to tell him what to do. Smack barely there. Barely putting together coherent sentences. Community, what's that? Like, you know, everyone's suffering. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think all of this like jolly, happy rapping stuff is masking a lot of actual real resentment. Like these guys actually hate each other for real. But there's also a lot of love there too, you know, unfortunately. And they don't know how to process it or deal with it properly. And here we are. But yeah, kind of a waste of time. I'm not going to lie. I actually think Flocko still had a better verse than these guys. AD was quite good, but I actually still think Flocko and Lush was still better than AD and T-Rell. Honestly, I still think so. I still think Flocko and Lush actually were the ones that surprised me the most from this whole thing. But do I want to hear more songs from them? No. No more, please. No more, please. I beg. No more.